Hello, on videos I try to back you off another how to play. Today we're looking at free up, free down, which is a pretty simple game. The object is to discard all your cards. And I'll show you what you get. It is, of course, for 2 to 6 players, ages 7 and up. It takes about 3 minutes to learn, it says, and 10 minutes to play. We'll do a little bit of both. It is from OK to Win, as it says right there. Check them out on the website. So, you're going to get in the deck, you get cards in 3 different colors, kind of a pink, peachy pink, blue, and green. The colors don't actually mean anything. However, you do get, I think it's more green than any other color. And if you want more of a challenge, you can take out some cards to have less cards in your hand. Or no, not more of a challenge, a quicker game. If you don't have a quicker game, you take out 1 or 2 colors and maybe just use green cards and no blue. Or maybe just green and blue, no orange or whatever you want. You get cards numbered 1 through 10 in each color. You also get these clear cards. When you play a clear card, you will clear the discard pile. I'll tell you why that's important in just a bit. And there's also some clear +1s, which allow you to clear the discard plus play an additional card. And there is one and only one, if I can find it, clear +2, which is the same thing, except you get to play 2 cards. Now you're going to start off, you're going to shuffle the cards up. They're a decent quality, by the way, with a nice linen finish. And each player will do like 3 players is going to get 3 cards dealt to them face down. Just like so. I have to zoom out a little bit. And then each player is also going to get another additional 6 cards dealt to them. The rest of the cards will be a draw pile. Now you're going to take a look at your cards, and you're going to put, I did not give myself a hand. I will give myself this hand. There, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to have in your, you're going to have the free face down cards. You're also going to have free face up cards. So you're going to look at your hand, and you're going to put 3 of these cards. I don't have the best cards face up on these piles. However, you cannot play any of these cards until you've gone through the whole deck, which doesn't take very long. So you're going to have 3 cards left in your hand. You always want to make sure you have 3 cards in your hand. After your turn, you're going to draw back up to 3 if you have less than 3 cards. So this player is going to go, he's going to put maybe these clear cards on here. At least, well, at least 1. Maybe he wants both of them on there. And then this guy's going to look at his cards. He also has some clear cards. And then, whoever's going to starts. We'll go with the person to the left of the dealer. And they're going to play a card. They'll start with a 2. The next player has to play either a 2 or a card higher than 2. It does not have to be a 3. And if you have more than 1 of the same value, you can also play that. So he's going to play a 2. I forgot he's going to have to deal back up to 3. This guy deals back up to 3. We'll say he plays a 3. Or I play a 3, I should say. This guy is going to play a 4. These were not shuffled well, it feels like. Now, he did just draw another 4. He cannot play this. His turn is over once he's drawn a card, him or her. Now this guy, this person, does not have anything above a 4. And if you have more than 1 of the same value, you can also play that. So he's going to play a 2. I forgot he's going to have to deal back up to 3. This guy is going to play a 4. These were not shuffled well, it feels like. Now, he did just draw another 4. He cannot play this. His turn is over once he's drawn a card, him or her. Now this guy, this person does not have anything above a 4. However, he can't play the clear card, and this will eliminate the discard pile. So we'll start again. I'll start with a 1. You don't have to start with a 1. It's whatever you have. Keep going around. I got a 5. That's perfect. This guy's also got a 5. Now, when you play 3 or more cards consecutively of the same value, that also clears the draw pile. Or the discard pile, I should say. Not the draw pile. This guy's going to start again. Six. This guy's got 2 7s, so he's going to put them both down. And you draw back up to 3. I cannot play. So when you cannot play, when you don't have a card that's the same or higher than the value there, you must take the entire discard pile. This is why clearing is important, because you don't want to get stuck with too many cards. So this next player is going to go, he's just going to play his 2 10s. Now this guy has to play a 10 or a clear card. He does not have any, so he's going to take both of these cards. And his turn is over. I'm going to play 3 1s. That immediately clears those. Since this guy has more than 3 cards, he does not have to draw back up. Same with me. I'm going to play a couple of 7s. That's going to clear this pile. We'll just keep going through, play out this round, I guess. A couple of 10s. I cannot play, so I got to pick up, unfortunately. And this guy's going to play an 8. He cannot play, so he's going to pick up the 8. I will play a 2. A 9. This guy cannot play because he had an 8 only. So if you can't play, you pick up the cards in the discard pile, and then your turn is over. I'm going to start with a 4. This guy's going to play a 10. This guy does not have a 10 or a clear card, so he has to pick up. Isn't that fun? You just keep picking up cards sometimes. So I'm going to start with a 5. This guy doesn't have anything, so he's going to play a clear card, get rid of that. This guy breathes a sigh of relief over here, because he doesn't have to pick up again. He's going to play his 2 2s. Play a 6, draw back up. And a 6. An 8. A couple of 10s. And it's I can't play. Now I'm going to just like fast forward. Let's say all these cards are gone. We have no more draw pile. This guy can't play, so he's going to pick up the cards into his hand. This is what will happen, once you get towards the end of the game. This guy's going to start. He's going to play a couple of 3s. 4. Since there's no cards to pick up, I just have the 2 cards in my hand now for the moment. He's going to play a couple of 6s. Now, there's also an optional rule where if you play 4 cards, all of the same color in a row, that, where is that? If 4 of the same color cards are played consecutively without the pile being cleared, the player who plays the 4th card may choose to substitute 1 card from their playing card hand with 1 from the free-up pile. We're going to ignore that. There's also other optional rules, like, for instance, you can use the 1s as a reverse card. We're not going to do that. So this player, I think he played already. He can't play, so he's going to pick up the cards. So that's unfortunate. I'm going to play a 6. And 8. 9. And I have to pick up, unfortunately. This guy's going to play free too, so they get cleared immediately. A couple of threes. Couple of tens. This guy's on his last card. This guy's going to play another 10, which fortunately clears the pile. Which means I can play whatever I want, and I'm not going to get busted here. And this guy cannot play, so he's going to pick up that 7. Eights. He cannot play, so he picks those up. This guy's going to play a pair of 6s. I will play a 9. This guy cannot play, so he's going to pick those up, unfortunately for him. Now, this player, once you have cleared the cards that are in your hand, you can play, this is when you can play the free up cards. And you cannot play the free down cards until you play your free up cards. So he's going to play, let's say he plays a 5. And now I'm going to play a 7. This guy cannot touch his up cards until he plays what's in his hand. So he's going to play, he might as well play a 7 as well. This guy's going to play, and this is why it's good to have a clear card, he's going to play a clear card because this is going to beat whatever's on the pile. I'm going to start, I'll play with 3. This guy will match the 3. Now, he's going to play this clear, +1, so he's going to clear. And he gets to play one of his face down cards. It's a 4, it's not bad. I will play a 10. This guy cannot play a 10 or a clear card, so he's going to pick these up, unfortunately. But he's got lots of options now, so that's good. Now he's going to play another face-up card or a face-down card here. Let's say a 1. Oh, it's actually good for me because all I have to do is beat a 1. And whenever you're playing the face-down cards, you can't look at them, so you're guessing. You have to take a guess. If it doesn't beat the card that's here, you have to pick up and take cards into your hand. I play an 8. It's not bad. It's not going to be good for this guy. Actually, it is going to be good. But there's the thing. This player could play these 2 8s and clear the pile. But then that guy's going to win immediately. He could just play 1 8. He might as well. He could. Or he could play a 9. Now, this player must beat the 9 in order to win the game. Otherwise, he's going to pick up these cards. He cannot. So had he played the 8, this guy would have won. So he's going to pick up these cards. And now it's my turn. I'm going to play... Ooh, it's a 9. So this guy will play a 10. He can't beat it, so he has to pick them up. So the game will continue, and it may continue for a little while. I'm on my last card, so I win the game. I got a 10. And that is that. I win the game. Yay. That's a pretty straightforward game, I think. Pretty simple. Now, you can, if you want, there's an optional rule where you can't continue until just one person is left, and they, become the big loser. You can also, there's all sorts of optional rules. Basically, the winner is whoever plays the last free down card. I played my last card that was face down, so I win. There's no scoring or anything like that. You can, make up rules if you want, I suppose. But it's a pretty cool game. Pretty simple game. You can actually use points, I should say. The points would be the number of cards are worth their number value. The clear is worth 15 points. The clear +1 is worth 20 points. And the clear +2 is worth 25 points. And whoever has the lowest overall score at the end is the winner. I would have 0. This person would have, a bunch of points based on what they have. Ooh, that's a lot of points. This guy would have a bunch of points. And then you do another round and so forth. You don't have to do that. It's an optional rule, I do believe. Yes, it is. As a point system. There's all sorts of other optional rules, like I talked about the 4 colored cards. You can after one person plays down their final card, you can keep playing, like I mentioned. You can also choose to ignore a rule that if a player has a card that can't be played, they must play at least one card on the turn. So that even if you have a card that can't be played, you can still draw a card without being penalized. But, you know, the basic game is what I showed you. It's pretty simple. Like I said, it takes minutes to explain. There's nothing complex about it. It's a fun little game. Good quality cards. I like it. That's free up, free down. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching. Any comments or questions, leave them down below. See ya next time with more.